Ebonheart. I wish I was home. Master Rostin Vendiel is missing. He went into the Mabragosh camp to make a trade deal. It seems he, misread the mood of the Ashlanders, but even more isolated than most. Worships some snake spirit. Rostin wants to trade. I heard that the Farseer calls the shots, but Rostin dismissed the notion. He wants an exclusive deal for the beautiful leathers the Mabragosh make, and he may have overstepped. Rostin was speaking. Thank you for agreeing to look for I think the Farseer runs the tribe. Who knows how these places get their names? Ithrini said that the ghost snake they worship is Sithis. Nonsense if you ask me.
Are you going to walk the coiled path? Be careful here, friend. Even though you're a female, you don't understand our ways. I'd avoid the wise woman if I were you. Try the Gulakan. He may be willing to answer your questions.
What can the Mabragash do for you, outsider? Outsiders have no place here. The House Lalu Highlands should pack up and go. The trader is in Farseer Bodani's hands now. That thought has also crossed my mind. You think like a wise woman. I like that. The trader insulted the Farseer and her anger has blinded her to such consequences. Talk to wise woman Iru Ahan. She may be able to help you. If you must. We don't make up stories just to frighten outsiders. This vale is an ancient place, protected by an ancient entity. The Mabragash have served that entity for many generations. That ignorant outsider, let's just say that he mocked us and made the Farseer very angry. He will serve the ghost snake. The Farseer will make sure of that. We do not welcome outsiders, but we treat them with courtesy if they respect our ways.
Poachers sometimes enter the Vale. They rarely get to leave.
You are not one of the women from the Hlalu outpost. What do you want? The merchant isn't your concern. His fate is in the hands of the Farseer and the ghost snake. Still, something disturbs the Vale. I thought it was the merchant, but now the signs and portents point to you. The signs and portents are all around us, influencing events. Can you not see them? If you want my advice, you should... Wait, what's that? Your presence has aroused the serpent bound.
What madness is this, restless spirits? Why have you left the sanctity of the coiled path? Be calm, spirits. Trust in the wisdom of the ghost snake.
This is an outrage! I want to speak to the man in charge of this tribe, you crazy woman!
Another outsider. But this one... I have seen this one in my visions. We must speak.
I'm a master trader from House Lalu.
I'm not sure if I should welcome you or curse you. This fool has pestered our hunters, importuned our wise women, and insulted me by demanding to speak to the man in charge of our tribe. I brook no challenges to my authority, or disruptions to the Vale. I was going to take him to the ghost snake, but all that changed when you arrived. I have seen a vision of you upon the coiled path. You have a role to play in deciding the fate of this man and our Vale. There is something unusual about you. I sense it, and certainly the ghost snake knows of you. Talk to this man. Take his measure. Then speak to me when you're ready to face the trial of the ghost snake. I'm not sure if I should welcome you
I'm a master trader from House... How should I know? I'm an honest merchant. I just wanted to set up a little trade agreement with the tribe. They make some gold, we make some gold, everybody wins. Next thing I know, they tie me up and act like I committed some crime. I was soaking up the local flavor, if you know what I mean. These Mabrigash ladies are lovely, but my flirting made that witch Bodani mad. Besides, they refused to let me speak to the man in charge. Why are they Well, I did ask the Farseer to summon her boss and get me a glass of Shane. But I asked nicely and everything. Don't let them feed me to the snake. I didn't do anything wrong. I hope she listens to reason. She acts like she's in charge, but she wouldn't even listen to my proposal. Trade proposal, mind you, not a marriage proposal. Those snake hides would earn them plenty of gold. Plenty of gold for all of us.
Back inside.
Of course, of
Swit.
course. Care to join me? Oh, never mind. I'm going.
I see shifting shadows, and what do you think of that?
More strangers in...
And what do you think of that? Yet he managed to offend and insult nearly everyone. My visions tell me that you will decide. Follow the coiled path to the Fang Spires. Collect exactly 8 bog rats along the way to make a proper offering. Few ever reach the spires. The vision I had was strong. Your choices determine the fate of merchant and Mabrigash alike. But you must speak to the ghost snake. The coiled path begins just outside the village, but know that the serpent bound will block your way. The ghost snake has a taste for bog rats. They make a proper offering, but only if you bring exactly 8 of the plump creatures to the Fang Spires. Do not question the will of the ghost snake. Besides, that's exactly the number of rats that fit in the bag I gave you. More than that I cannot say. The mystery of the sacred number is not for the ears of an outsider. The vision I had was strong. Your choices determine the...
Tread carefully upon the coiled path.
warm blood was sent by those who honor and protect this veil. Most curious. Every path leads in two directions, into light and into darkness. Light and dark, good and evil, sunlight and shadow. Two sides to all things, little warm blood. Let me show you. The warm blood is skillful and cunning. The Mabragash must make their own choices. Connect with the world outside or remain isolated. It is never only light or shadow. As long as they honor my kin and I, they are free to do as they please. Some can stay isolated in the Vale, or some may choose the outside world. Two sides of the same path. The merchant's presence has already changed the Vale. What happens next is inevitable. I am the Ghost Snake. I am both constant and ever-changing. One thing to you, another perhaps to the Mabragash. Aid the Mabragash as you will. The choice is yours to make. I can send you back to the Farseer. She waits for you at her tent.
I've spoken to some of the Mabragash. I'm glad to see that you returned safely.
You walked the coiled path and survived? Has the Ghost Snake spoken? Ghost Snake is wise, but inscrutable. I had hoped he would demand that we bring the merchant to him. It's no coincidence that you arrived at the same time as the merchant. You are bound up in this. You must help us decide. I crafted a snake totem representing the entwined fates of the Mabragash and the merchant. Get it from my tent. I will have the merchant brought here.
I'm a respected House Lalu merchant.
A decision must be made. Our fate depends upon it. Now you must choose. If the Mabragash are to remain isolated, place the totem in the fire. If we are to change our ways and trade with the Hlalu, give the totem to the merchant. He will remain in the Vale, serving the Ghost Snake. I know only that it will change us. Whether for good or ill, only time will tell. Seek guidance where you would. Speak to my people.
I knew a woman would successfully navigate the coiled path. At first, I just wanted the merchant to go away. But I've been thinking, perhaps it wouldn't be so bad to deal with the outside world. No, many are set in their ways and fear change.
What's your step among the Mabragash, outsider? Ah, Rostin claims things won't change, but I don't trust him. If you ask me, the Hlalu are just one step above thieves. If it were up to me, Rostin would have quietly disappeared the first night he arrived here. But you're the one making the decision, not me.
The Farseer...
I'm a respected House Hlalu, so they treat me like some sort of criminal. I've been nothing but respectful, and trade would help them. Of course I benefit. I'm a merchant. Trading is what I do. How about this? Propose a limited trade agreement on their terms, and I'll agree to keep other traders away from the Vale.
I've spoken to some of the Mabragash wise women. They've been perfectly polite. I've been on the receiving end of Rostin's vaunted charms a time or two. I'm not surprised he managed to offend every woman in the Vale. I wonder if the Farseer would consider another option. I don't wish Rostin ill, but I have an idea. They let Rostin live, as long as he promises never to speak of the Vale or return here. Then they sign a trade agreement with me. They deal with me, and I keep other Hlalu traders away. It's a mutually beneficial arrangement. Everyone wins. Rostin doesn't end up as snake food. I gain prestige among the Hlalu, and Mabragash can limit the amount of influence the outside world places on the Vale.
Our fate rests in your hands. By your next action, our fate will be sealed. If the Mabragash are to grant access to the Vale, give the totem to the merchant. If we are to remain isolated, tending the Vale without outside interference, burn the totem in the fire. My vision was clear. Your actions will affect our future. Tevini spoke with Iruahan and made that same suggestion. A sly ploy. Clever. I admire that. I would be willing to deal with a smart woman who respects and understands our ways. Rostin will remain our guest while we finalize details with the female trader. We have ways to make sure he never speaks of us again. But have no fear. He will be released shortly. Pity. He would have served the ghost snake well.
I've spoken to some of the Mabragash.
You are named clan friend of the Mabragash, and you are welcome in the Vale.
Almost joined them all. Please, you must help the woman. There's an injured woman on the road to Selphora. Find her.
Turn back, traveler. There was an explosion and I don't know what happened. The elf... Turn back, traveler. A spear. I so.
Elenisi? Thank the three you made it.
You nearly scared me to
Worst.
death.
Have you brought help?
It was a close call. I'd be dead if not for this traveler's assistance.
You've chosen a bad time to visit Selphora, stranger. Spirits roam the streets and unquenchable fire consumes the town. Selphora is lost.
Don't be too hasty, Meldris. Our new friend is powerful. I've seen what the traveler can do.
How can I work in the... Hello, traveler. I'm Selphora. Almost everything. There are supplies scattered.
I never thought I'd be so happy to get back in this inn. I think so. At least for the moment. But we're worried there are other survivors still outside. We're no match for ghosts. I barely Yes, I saw how you had... It's on the other side of the bridge.
You saved the woman. You have my thanks. Yes, That is true. My suffering follows a different path. I'm cursed to only observe. My thoughts, my memories, they're a jumble. I think there may be a way to save the town. I can't. It's as if a fog covers my past. I know I am... There was a decanter, somewhere in the temple below. Its water was holy. I fear I don't know for certain. So many things I don't know. You'll have to test it. When Saint Veloth came to Resdain, what Morrowind is now, he planted the seeds of his homeland. Only the tree of Somerset. Be wary, stranger. My heart... You saved them. My thoughts... There was a decant, I fear.
Self-Fora is dead. You will not save her.
You gained the decanter. There was an echo here, but now the fog begins to clear. But so many memories rush in. What you fought was an echo of Magistrix Vox. She left it here to bind the spirits to this place. Part of her punishment of Self-Fora. There's something you must... Praise to the three Magistrix Vox. To what do we owe the honor of your visit?
Behold, I bear the hammer of Veloth, priest. I have come to rally my people against the taint of the three.
What are you saying, Vox? Have you gone mad?
Mad? You want to see mad? Let me show you true madness.
Nobody cares at all.
I have shown you everything I can remember. I remember my death, but that is the past now. You have more pressing matters to deal with than to listen to a ghost's stories. There are two people still trapped in the town. A young man... Yes, that should work. Fight.
Who are you? How did you get past the flames? You don't have to tell me.
I knew someone would come. It's close by. Were you able to find any supplies? Thank the three, and thank you, friend.
My mother and brother are safe, and I have you to thank. Praise the three they survived. So not every spirit in Selphora is filled with hate? Then I am thankful to it that my mother and brother are still alive. My father, Tiden Arthalin. Maybe he went to the town hall. It's usually locked. Here, take this.
Tiden's gone, I'm afraid. I'm all that remains of his too short life. I was. What's the proper way to say that when you're dead? Don't be. You saved my family. And you can do something more. You can save Selphora. With the decanter. It can do much more than put out magical fires. So much to explain. Understand this. The echo of Vox that you fought. Go to the crater in the middle of town. When you get there, I'll... is where our end began. I showed you Magistrix Vox's arrival and how she demanded we join her. Treason! We would not do it. When we refused, she decided to make an example of us. She used St. Veloth's judgment to tear a hole in Selphora. And then, in an instant, the souls of half the townsfolk were ripped from their bodies. They flew into the hammer. Undo? No. Soothe? Maybe. But first, you must defeat the Echo of Vox. Prepare yourself! Come forth, Echo of Vox! Come forth, vile parasite! Face your doom!
How dare you summon me, Tegan? You shall suffer for this outrage.
You did it! The Echo of Vox is defeated, and the fires and spirits have dissipated. With Vox's echo gone, I am free. Tell my family I love them. Tell them to carry on.
We heard a commotion outside. What happened? Did you find my father? Oh no. Is it about father? He's dead, isn't he? No! Tell me he's all right. Please! He never abandoned his principles. My father was a stubborn but good man. Oh, Father. He was the best man I've ever known. What will we do without him? Carry on? Oh, Father. We'll try, but we'll miss him so. At least we know.
There is no help here. Oh, I pray all is not lost. There's trouble at the shrine of St. Veloth. I came to find help, but it appears as... Oh, it happened so fast. Magistrix Vox called forth St. Veloth himself and then unleashed a wave of destruction. The spirit of the saint...
Filth, you anger a powerful enemy.
My village. I ran so fast that Pirates attacking right now. Go find Varazid.
There is no hospitality here, stranger. Khajiit pirates, they're raiding our village, taking slaves and supplies. My maid, and Liavata is a skilled. She guides us to live in peace. We try to follow the pure stream. We are the Saxlia. It's what we call ourselves in our native Gel tongue. Only the Smoothskins call us Argonians. We lived here.
You are to blame for all this. You and your foolish mate. You will all pay for your disrespect. I will have my revenge.
Why, Egg Brother? Why couldn't you be content to stay with us in this warm, fertile place? Oh, my head. I thought you were my Egg Brother, Seeks the Night. You are not Saxalil. Why would you help us? Still, I should not. Hurry. I'll answer what I can. They set up a tent for her. Yes, as much as it pains me.
The new main rises, the Khajiit will leave the Dominion.
Think again, clawless pearl.
Light it up from the side!
found us. I'm glad my trust was well placed. To lose the Hist branch, that would have been too much. The Khajiit use chains and locks. Just a little advice. Start at that large tent. That's where I'd hide my key if I were a Watch for 6. Once free, they will hide in the marsh until the Khajiit are done looting our village. Then, only the sacred stones and the Hist branch matter. Anything.
Flea-bitten, mangy Khajiit. I'm watching the pirates burn their boat, so...
Begone, outsider. This is not your affair. Arrogant dry skin, meddling in the affairs of the Saxhilil. And you're an outsider fumbling around in a... Set me loose.
help me to escape.
You persist in annoying me. You are as irritating as a marsh fly.
Flank! Now! Scatter!
Run while you can. If you return to Silent Mire, we'll meet again.
Who has made me fall from my high place?
You persist in annoying me. You are as irritating as a marsh fly. Why try to mend what is whole? You've spent too much time with miserable dark elves and stupid Nords. I'll not be baited by your taunts. I'm alone, and I will enjoy watching.
You look a little bloodstained. Then perhaps you understand how delicious revenge can be. Every insult and every slight must be returned in kind.
Have you rescued the villagers captured by the Khajiit? He fears vengeance for all he's done, and he's right to be afraid. But he forgets the power. It's said a Saxhleel can sometimes be called home by the Hist. I'll give you the branch.
No! The hist calls to me, pulls me back.
You did what was necessary.
You have returned. Is he? The traitor is dead. But that brings me no joy. I can only hope that Silent Mire will be left in peace once more. I'll return the branch to Lielvata. Take this, friend. It's not much, but it's what we can spare.
Oh no, my poor wasps. You startled me. I thought I couldn't just leave the wasps. I made a mixture that fooled them into thinking we're part of their hive. I thought they... Let's see. I thought the wasps could be useful. I was saving these. They're rather tasty when... My hut has every... Don't worry, my journal contains all the details.
Hey, what are you doing?
You're back, and you're not full of stinger. I heard their angry buzzing from here, and the yelps of the...
Uthnar monks use an ancient Daedric artifact. Dithisi pays me well.
Justice knows no sleep.
Over here. Your pardon. Vox has scores of strike. These will.
Stop, traveler. None may enter the... We believe Magistrix Vox is... They were, but Vox replenished her forces by calling... Our Lady Almalexia suggests...
Once again, my people need me, but I dwindle and fade. I was. Now I am but a remnant of my former glory. Magistrix Vox shattered my reliquary, and restore my reliquary. Find the pieces scattered about the shrine. Many of my priests died fighting the Daedra, who now defile the shrine.
Over here! We need help to close these by the sky. St. Veloth, we tried. Just take out. I may not look it, but I'm glad to see. Thank you. Your efforts have lifted... Three bless you and thank you. Now...
It will take time to deal with the Daedra that came through before you closed the portals. Well, saints bless you. But we have an even bigger problem. In all the chaos, we just discovered that the Saints' holy acolyte cleanse on the trail of...
I thought I was the only one fool enough to be sneaky. I am, though I wish I wasn't. What? It went into the crypt.
Please, make haste. Take it to the dais and place it with the reliquary pieces. Vox, she wants to return to a simpler time, when our people worship the good Daedra. The tribunal has long held it in their care. I am returned to my customary ethereal vigor. Thanks to you, my child. Vox possesses my hammer, the Judgment. Like any such artifact, it can be used for good or turned to darker purposes. When Judgment falls, Vox kills her target and traps its soul. The trapped souls feed her power, making her stronger than other mortals. Few can survive the hammer's strike, but you shall. I shall bestow upon you my blessing. Imbued with the power of my holy favor, the hammer cannot kill you. But it will send you to where the other souls are trapped. You shall free Vox's prisoners and thus break her power. Go now, exalted by my blessing, to Eidolon's Hollow. Stop Magistrix Vox and put an end to her madness.
Oh dear. He's impatient. I'm sure Darlin is fine. Healer, I followed you around and...
The new hand has arrived. Notify Almalexia that her champion is here.
I came all the way from St. Veloth. Eldry fusses too much. I need... Oh, what a disgusting...
Ah, you've come, and just in time. Vox has summoned Daedric. Lady Almalexia sent her ordinators to hold this position. A moment, please. Our lady knows of your arrival. Sit by...
You received Veloth's blessing and have come to the Hollow, just as I have foreseen. The blasphemer Vox has sealed herself behind powerful wards. While these wards are in place, she is hidden from you. 3 wards protect her. 1 bound to the living, 1 to the dead, and 1 to the Daedric Plains. Destroy these wards. Then you will be able to enter the blasphemer's lair.
Strange lights emanate from 3 locations in the ruins above. That's where I'd look for the wards. Once they fall, the way into Vox...
You've returned. Thank you.
Who are you that shatters Vox's wards and defies her will? Why hasn't she consumed your soul, as she has with all the others? How very interesting. Others have made this claim. Others have died. Still, you threaten Vox, enraging her, forcing her to commit even more brutal atrocities. How bold words. But your divines can't protect you here. Veloth's blessing. So impressive. But appalled. You must learn Vox's secrets before you can hope to face her as an equal. Search for the 3 Anima Archives. The archives will reveal Vox's past, letting you witness the events that brought us to this moment. Start with, how could I witness this monumental event if I was somewhere else? As to who I am, well... Vox wasn't always like this. Vox's son grew distant, more...
You mustn't do this, my son. Defying the tribunal is a death sentence.
Enough, Mother! Your faith in false gods blinds you to the truth.
You mustn't say such things, Miram.
Silence, Mother! The Daedric princes return. I welcome them as the true gods of this land.
Please, Miram, come back. I don't want to see you get hurt.
The son listened when cunning Boethia whispered in his ear. He tried to steal an... Miram was caught.
My child, why have you spilled innocent blood? What has led you to perform such evil?
You are a lie, Almalexia. A false god. I renounce you as the impostor you are!
You show no remorse, and your crimes cannot be ignored. Let this be a lesson to all who would oppose the tribunal.
No, my lady. Mercy! I beg of you! He's my only son!
What mercy did Miram show his victims? I am sorry, dear Yuri, but he has earned this punishment.
Poor Vox, mad with grief, vowed revenge upon the three. As a trusted servant of the tribunal...
False gods. False justice. Miram was right. The Daedric princes must return, and blood must... Let them die. Let them rot. Let them feel my pain. No false gods can stop me.
Yes! You really yes! Let your plague spread across the land as your rage fills you and makes you strong. But you need Veloth's hammer. You must take it for your own.
The judgment. That's what my son sought to possess. Yes, it will be mine. And with judgment in my hand, the tribunal shall fall.
Go! Gather your followers. Spread your plague. Wield the hammer. With it, you can devour living souls and unleash your true power.
You think to hide from me, intruder? I see you.
Impressive. Her memory detected your presence. Look, you saw the pain that drove Vox to unleash the plague and rally them all. Veloth's hammer allows Vox to strip away the souls of those she's... I want to see a fair fight, but that can't happen here. Judgment keeps your silly gods at bay. What are you worried about? You have Veloth's blessing. It's your connection to this world. Believe...
The meddler from my memories. Have you come to die? You shattered my walls. You entered my hollow in service to a false god. Kill you? I could have done that long ago. You are strong. You are innocent. Innocent. You saw, you utter fool. I will have your power. And the tribunals as well.
Another one? But there's something different about this one.
You're right, Miram. This one's solid.
My gods have forsaken me, but you...
The power in your hands is familiar, yet I cannot place it. It all...
A visitor? Strange. Your hands? My mother? I have a mother? I don't remember much besides my name. Free? I don't understand. My companions often speak of freedom, as if there's something more. Up there, on the western altar. We can't touch it.
The power in your... The Keeper's tricks hold me here. It's locked my soul away and it taunts me with it, holding it in its crate. On the eastern dais, 2 keys rotate in a pattern around 2 locks on the flagstones. To free my trapped spirit, I can't touch it. I can't touch it.
My gods have forsaken. The Keeper imprisons us. It binds us to... perhaps. The Keeper feeds upon the orbs of ruin around the altar. I've seen it. The Keeper's linked to those orbs.
This one has a body that I can rend.
You've done it. At last. The power in your hands. It's Valor's blessing.
I have feeling in my hands again.
You set my companions free. The Keeper bound these 2, but it said I was too precious for bonds. Its master wanted me to decide for myself when my memories return. What does that mean? Memories of what? A power struggle? I don't remember any of that. I don't remember who I was. There must be something I did before. That would help me remember. I killed. Yes, I killed. I remember. I thought... Murder. Yes. And it isn't over, is it? Because now my mother murders in... The Daedra. They drove me mad. And now they've done...
It's so good to have my body back again.
So this is the reservoir of souls. How strange.
feel the wrath of Veloth's judgment.
Vox is defeated, and Veloth's judgment returns to the temple where it belongs. These are but a few of the innocents Vox imprisoned in her reservoir of souls. Both Malvari and Daravis have been dead for a long time. They cannot return to life, but they can be set free. Yes, but your journey continues. The time has come for you to move on. We will work...
So who's this? Walk. Hold there. Visitors to... You should immediately report to General Gavrin Redoran at Taldaic. Let's just say he's been summoned.
Leave me to my grief. Let me see that. By the three. We had such an argument before she left. That was the last time I saw her. But to finally find out what happened to her, I'll wear it always. To remember my beautiful, brave Risa. Thank you so much for easing an old woman's grief.
Poor mother. My sorrow is great to have caused you pain. I wish you would not grieve any longer. Here's peace, Mother.
I'm a bit more at peace now that I have Risa's hand.
Don't be foolish, Captain. Boredom is the only danger these soldiers face.
General, we must enforce protocol.
Enough. Not another word about protocol, Captain. Remember your place.
Not now. Please, I have a great...
Don't just stand there with your mouth open. You're attracting flies. No matter how often I punish them, some of these soldiers must adhere to rules and regulations. Where's the fun in that? That's what makes this spy so dangerous. And never question my orders again. Never! Go expose Ragnar Stormcrag for the spy she is. I command it.
You there! Hold a moment! What fresh madness has the General come up with today, hmm? Well, that's a new one. I've been the General's bodyguard for nearly a decade. If I was plotting against him, I think I'd have made my move by now. I'm risking my neck telling you this, but I don't know what else to do. I think the General's gone. I've devoted my life to protecting the General and helping the Pact. The General ordered me to stay out of his quarters on the lower level. Keep an eye out for anything suspicious. The General accused me of being a spy. Well, I do know that the guard watching the General's quarters best I can do on short notice.
There is an urgent task for you.
I can't take much more beatings, extortion, taking whatever they... Shh, not so. Well, the scent... Don't risk... They've always had a... Well, all right. Oh, I've already... They've always had a... I've already said, don't risk your neck...
What can I do for you? Let me guess. You've been talking to Furbin. A decent cook, but doesn't have... It's not up to me. General Garvin made them enforcers. That gives them the authority. You could try.
I don't think I received your tribute today.
Another fool with a death wish. You don't look so tough.
Victory is yours.
Be prepared.
You're standing... I was hoping... You don't look so tough. Victory is yours. I submit.
What do you want? You don't look so tough. Mercy, I yield.
I don't believe it. I thought the... Ha! You surprised us all!
Move along. There's nothing to see here. Look somewhere else. These are the General's private quarters. He doesn't allow visitors. He hasn't been himself lately. That's true. Go in peace, stranger. But be quick about it.
You've got a look in your eye like you're onto something.
Captain Deronil, at your service. A moment is all I can spare, I'm afraid. The General... I wish I knew. I've always served dutifully, followed the will of the Tribunal, and defended the fortress with honor. I am a soldier, loyal to my house and the Ebonheart Pact. I am sworn to obey my superior.
How goes your investigation? Any luck? The ruins by the river? The General had them sealed off? We need to find out more about the General's retainer. This Durel Gil... I was hoping you'd say that. If I disappear, someone might notice.
Hey, over here! Thank the three! You don't look like... I'm Sir Riven.
One of those Maulborn must have the...
Don't kill me! I saw what you did to my fellow Maulborn. We're the Maulborn. You can't order us around. We control your general. We control your fortress. You're too late to stop us. All right, don't kill me. I'll tell you what I know. The real general is dead. Sacrificed in the name of our great... It's a Dremora. It's here, in one of the chambers below. It visits the General's corpse there every few hours to maintain...
Disobeyed my orders for the last time. You're stronger than these Maulborn idiots. Morrowind should be laid waste. Vox will break this land. Enough! I'll drag you back to...
You're back! Did you get the key? Oh, that's a relief. Now get me out and give me the book. I need to report in to Sergeant Marl. Maybe you could put in a good word for me? Tell him how brave I was? Thanks, friend. I'll figure out... Sarvin here has told me an interesting story. Care to... Huh. Normally, I wouldn't be quick to believe such a tale. Thanks again, friend.
Yes, thanks. I won't forget your help. Promise.
Where have you been? Where's the General? Of course. The General's madness, the strange sounds coming from the ruins. It all makes sense now. We were so blinded by protocol we couldn't see it. I'll assume command immediately and send troops to deal with the Maulborn. Thank you. Just like a headstrong Nord to throw protocol to the wind. Perhaps we could all learn from her. Excuse me, my friend. I believe I have an officer to promote. Ah, Stormcrag. Good timing. Come here.
Sorry, Captain. Didn't mean to eavesdrop.
News of the General's death will spread quickly. We must maintain order.
More Dark Elf discipline and protocol? That's what caused this mess.
That's why I want to appoint you as my aide and advisor, so our discipline doesn't blind us again.
Me? Yes, I'd be happy to help keep the fortress on track.
Superb work. The pack.
Captain Doronil made me his second in command. Will...
Perhaps life will return to normal.
I saw strange
If I've
lights
said it
come
once, I boast. Don't ask.
Daedric ruins are now deserted. Stay away. No one's good.
The guild has need of you, comrade.